Okay, this is the secret to the 80-20 rule that no one talks about. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a game-changing strategy that can make a 100% difference in your work routine. Of course, I'm talking about the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. Be sure to stick around because we're going to explore some real-life situations where you can use the 80-20 rule, and we're going to debunk some common misconceptions about it. And hey, if you've made it this far, why not join our community of productivity enthusiasts by subscribing to the Fellow YouTube channel so you never miss any new content. So first things first, what exactly is the 80-20 rule? TLDR, it's about working smarter, not harder. In simple terms, the 80-20 rule states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. It's named after Vilfredo Pareto, an Italian economist who observed this principle back in 1896. Since then, it's been a go-to strategy for identifying the vital few factors that create the most impact. Okay, but enough theory. Let's explore how you can integrate this into your routine. So, how do you work smarter, not harder? Let's break it down. Number one, decision making. Imagine you're launching a new product. Instead of drowning in endless features, identify the 20% that make it stellar. By prioritizing these elements, you free up brain power for key decisions that shape success. Number two, meetings. Say goodbye to unproductive meetings. Identify the 20% of meetings that lead to 80% of real decisions. Trim the excess to make room for purposeful and enjoyable meetings. If you don't want to spend time manually going through your calendar and trying to identify these meetings, Fellow can help you do it automatically. For context, Fellow is the only all-in-one meeting management software for remote and hybrid teams that helps you have fewer, more effective meetings with AI, behavior-driving features, and seamless integrations. So like I was saying, it can take a lot of time and effort to analyze your calendar for that 20%, but Fellow takes all that extra effort from you by connecting to your calendar with meeting guidelines. I'll give you an example. Meetings without an agenda are statistically more likely to be unproductive, right? With Fellow built in, it automatically prompts meeting organizers and attendees to add an agenda or talking points to the meeting event. And if that doesn't happen, it gets removed from everyone's calendars, giving them more time back in their week. And if you're thinking, now I have to add talking points, don't worry, Fellow also has you covered. It can generate suggested talking points just based on the title of your meeting, and you can easily add them to sections of your agenda. Pretty cool, right? I'll leave a link in the description so you can try Fellow's meeting guidelines and the AI meeting co-pilot for yourself. Number three, time management. If time feels elusive, use the 80-20 rule. Identify the 20% of tasks that contribute to 80% of your goals. It's a key calendar management skill. It can be tough to see which events in your calendar fall into the 20% at a first glance, but a great way to identify them is by looking at the meeting cost. Instead of mathing it out manually, Fellow's meeting cost calculator automatically calculates the cost for each event in your calendar, helping you ensure that all your meetings are high value and necessary. Number four, project prioritization. When projects pile up, focus on the one that yields 80% of progress. Streamline efforts with a productivity plan and move on to the next project. Now, let's clear up some common misconceptions about the 80-20 rule. For example, some people think that the 80-20 rule is a rigid framework, but it's not. It's a guiding principle. Whether it's 70-30 or 90-10, prioritize what matters most and use the remainder efficiently. Here's another one. Some think that with the 80-20 rule, focusing on the top 20% means disregarding the remaining 80, and that's definitely not true. The 80-20 rule just means giving due attention and priority to the vital few that contribute most significantly to your goals or outcomes. And there you have it, folks. The 80-20 rule is your secret to unlocking maximum productivity. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more valuable content. Until next time, remember, work smarter, not harder.